Hello! One of the most powerful aspects of Flowfinity is the ability to automate workflows without having to write any procedural code. This subset of videos will teach you how to configure software robots to perform routine tasks and escalations that will reduce the time your team spends doing tedious administrative data entry. In this introductory video, we'll begin by automating a basic task. When new customer information is entered into the system, it will automatically be copied into a separate customer database app in Flowfinity. Once we set up this automation, anytime you add a new client's info to a work order in the Dispatch Technician app, that will result in the info being automatically recorded in a separate customer base application that could serve as the basis for a customer relationship management system. First, we'll need to create a robot user that will execute our task in Dispatch Technician app automatically. Open the Configure tab. Go to the Users tab. Click Add User. In Account Type dropdown, select Robot. Next, name the robot in Account field. We'll go with Dispatch Technician _app _automation. Give the robot a description in the respective field if necessary. It's a good idea to give robots app and task-specific names and descriptions in case you assign more in the future. Click Apply and Next. In the menu that opens, enable roles for your robot. We'll enable regular user and supervisor roles for the robot. You've successfully created a robot. Next, we need to create a new customer base app that will be the target of the task. Go to the Apps tab. Click Design New App. In the following screen, name your app. We'll go with Customer Base. Add a description and icon if desired. Click Next. In the Forms tab, we'll set up a data collection framework for the app. Click Add, then create the following fields: company name and contact name, both input fields, address, an address field, phone number, a phone number field, and customer email, an email field. Save the form and go to the Views tab. Edit the default View All Records view. Go to the Layouts tab and configure the displayed fields. Select all the fields we just created to display every piece of info about the customer. Click Save View and publish the app. Finally, we need to configure the task in the Dispatch Technician app. Go back to the Configure tab and customize the Dispatch Technician app. Go to the Operations tab, then click Tasks. Click the Add Task button. In the menu that opens, give your task a name. We'll call it Copy Customer Info. Leave a design comment if necessary, but remember, the comment is there for app designers only and will therefore not be visible to app users. Set the new task status to Enabled. Then, choose Current State including operation changes and all subsequent task updates in Source Data for Field Values dropdown. Time to add some actions to your task. Click Add Data Action. Action in a task defines a single activity to be performed under conditions that you set. Note that there can be multiple actions in one task. For demonstration purposes, we'll not use conditions for our new action, and new user records will be created every time, even if this customer already exists. In the following menu, name the action. We'll go with Copy Customer Info. Leave a design comment if necessary. In Data Source Radio button selection, check App Record. You can also set up a condition for the action to be executed. For now, we won't set any. Proceed to the Target tab. In the Target Radio button selection, check Operation. In Target App dropdown, select Customer Base. Then, select Add New Record Operation in the respective dropdown below. Go to the Fields tab. This is where you assign mapping field info from, in our case, one app record to another app record. Select Map Fields manually. We'll need to add 5 fields to map so that all info will carry over to the Customer Base app. Ensure that each field is correctly linked with the corresponding field in the partner app. Customer name to customer name, company name to company name, and so on. If any fields are mismatched or missing, make sure they exist in both apps and share the same field type. Click Save Action, then Save Task. Your very first task is completed, and now we just need to assign it to an operation so it will run. Since we want to update the customer's base app only after this customer's record has been scheduled, we'll assign it to the Schedule Job operation. Go to the Operations tab and customize the Schedule Job operation. Scroll down to the Task section. There, click Add Task. As you have only one task, Copy Customer's Info, available, it will automatically appear as your selection. In the drop-down next to the task, you can select either Reject or Ignore. Remember that the task is executed transactionally in the operation, and therefore, if you select Reject option, the operation will be rejected if task execution fails. If you choose Ignore, the operation will ignore the task failure and proceed. We'll select Ignore for now. Save the operation and publish the app. In the menu that opens, assign the robot account created in step 1 above to execute the task. Then, click Publish. Congratulations! You've automated your first task. Now, anytime customer information is entered into the Dispatch Technician app, it will automatically be copied to the Customer Base app. We're just getting started with the power of process automations with software robots. In our next video, we'll learn how to trigger time-based escalations and configure our robot to flag and resend invoices when they become overdue. See you then.